That is. Mind merges does not mean that you lose awareness, you fall into unconsciousness. It is another level of your consciousness. What is that? We succeed in separating change from the unchanging. Then what happens? It's a matter of your experience. Why should I tell? Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shanti Rupena Sanstita. Namastasyai, Namastasyai, Namastasyai Namo. You are seated as permanent state of the peace in all the beings. Bring your mind on the right hand, your mind on the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes, open the eyes inside. Know your experiences, bring the hands down. How are you, Stephen?
I'm really good. Excuse me. Just a very quick, deep meditation. A, a point in the meditation that I found, it's becoming easier and easier. The breathing, the depth of the meditation. Today, one thing that really stood out for me is the visualization of having the hands in this point here. And to me, I actually questioned myself of, was I physically doing it? Because the visualization was so real that I felt like my hands were together. And as I put my thumbs to my rib, it almost as if my whole body started to open up. Yes. And I saw this, and there was no fear, there was no questioning of what was going on. And I just felt happiness coming out of my center of my chest. And that was throughout the whole meditation. So thank you.
What a beautiful way to narrate. Not me leads to happiness, and the me causes unhappiness. So we have to separate the two. How are you, David and Jerry?
Yeah, very, very good. To Stephen's point, continues to get easier. This time, for whatever reason, I was attracted to my heart. So my entire meditation was being done through my heart. So if that makes sense, I was scanning my body through my heart, and it just created this intense warmth the entire time.
Oh, yeah, what a beautiful experience. That's good. How are you, Jerry?
Sir, I'm good. It was quick. From the time we closed the eyes, the focus was in the space. And so everything you were saying and the breathing and the mantra, I was just the focus was the space, and how the space didn't change, but things may come and go through the space, but the space stayed the same, and that was the focus.
That's another way to narrate it. That's what we are going to do in the future. Now ask yourself, does those previous experiences when we started this journey, does it matter? Does anything color? Does it matter? But that is how we have to continue the journey. How are you, Sam?
I'm good. I again found it very easy to perform the breathing exercise, almost as if, I think Uncle Stephen mentioned this way back, that if you have some sort of thought while you're doing it, it disrupts. But today I actually was so dialed into doing it, I found my mind even wandering, but I was still able to keep it going the whole time without any interruptions or confusion. And then once we were done with that, I just felt myself kind of, my whole almost imagery of my face opening up and just feeling myself going down into my heart. And that's where I stayed, and it was great.
Beautiful, beautiful. I told you a couple of times that whenever I used to go to Phoenix to give a lesson, so it is a 45 minutes drive, and I used to do 45 minutes of quick, short, and gentle breathing while driving. Don't do that, with a disclaimer. So once I get down, I find, oh, I'm just at my home, totally calm and relaxed. So these tools, we are going to understand. Today we did it for 5 minutes. It's a great achievement. How are you, Christina? Then we'll go to Kate, yeah.
Wonderful. That was very, very fast, and I felt that I was frozen almost. I was totally disconnected from, I don't know if I was still, but I
you were still.
I felt complete stillness, and I really enjoyed that I was able to take from your previous lessons the stepping back, because that's something that helps me a lot. And stepping back during the breath work, I almost thought that I wasn't doing the breath work anymore, because I was just listening. And so it all flowed, and it just happened, and didn't do anything, it felt like. So it was very
beautiful. Understand, whatever is changing, real self is not there. So never feel, if I'm not doing the breath work, I will not reach to that state. So we're going to remove those issues. How are you, Kate?
I'm well. I was, what I appreciated is when you said the meditator and the meditation merge and are like one. It just felt, I was like, yeah, yeah, with you.
Beautiful. Yeah. That is what happens. That is going to happen. Beautiful. How are you, Barbara?
I'm very good. I feel very, very calm. At one point during the meditation, I started to feel very warm and very heavy and almost weighted to the ground.
That's another good experience. Yes. That's wonderful. And Terry, all are my friends. So when I say my friend Terry, does not mean that.
I would like to know, where can I get that exact verse to see how it's spelled and everything? Because I know it, from before, but I really felt, during this practice today, I didn't do anything right, but when the visualization of your, to me, it came out like a little self in the center of you, and then all this stupid stuff, like I'm twitching around and my eyes won't shut and I can't do the fast breathing consistently. That all became like a bunch of stuff. It's all stuff that's changing. So I just let it be stuff and let it do its thing. I didn't judge myself or anything. And
Yeah,
I just let the little person be the meditator.
good. It is going to happen. How are you, Sangeeta?
सर बहुत अच्छा था और एक एक्सपीरियंस वो होता है ग्रेटिट्यूड का बहुत होता है और माँ के लिए मतलब बहुत अच्छी सी
Ah,
फीलिंग आती है बहुत
yes. Gratitude towards the goddess mother who is in the form of peace, seated in every being. That is the vision our great masters have created for us to realize that real self. This is what happens